Genestealer Cult,
and Sisters.
coming out very soon. Welcome back, Legionnaires. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're going to talk about the new codexes that are coming out. One of Chris's new and upcoming armies.
One of my recent beloveds. We have a army that I won't talk about, and we have Sisters coming out.
I'll talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. So the first one I guess we're going to talk about today is Sisters of Battle. They're getting a whole new codex. I think it's on pre-order this weekend, and then it comes out 2 weeks after that.
Cool.
There are 4 detachments in this codex. We had 3 of them spoiled today, and one of them is the index detachment. So, seems like fun. Some people are a little upset that there's only 4, but from what we've seen of the 4 that they brought out, they put a lot of work into them, so I'm really excited.
So, any notable things you want to tell the fans?
Yeah, there's 2 of them that I'm super excited about. One of them is it's funny, it's the exact same rules as the Firestorm Space Marines detachment. So it's all of your stuff gets assault. Every unit in your army gets assault, which people like. There's 3 other detachments in 40k that also have this rule. There's Monka and Tau. There's one of the new Chaos Space Marines factions, and there's Space Marines. All have that ability, right? It is extremely powerful for your stuff to just be able to move an extra d6 inches and
Still shoot.
Still shoot.
Yeah.
That's just incredible.
Super good. Feels good. Feels great.
Yep. So that's the ability on one of them. They also get bonuses to their flamers, their meltas, and their bolters. So if they're within 12 inches of a model, they get +1 to their strength on any of those 3 weapons. So why that's exciting is because meltas are typically strength 9, flamers are typically strength 5, bolters are typically strength 4. +1 to all of those gives all of them just an awesome way to break certain thresholds. So putting strength 10 on a melta, you get to wound, rhinos and stuff a lot better now. You get to actually blow up vehicles and you're not wounding on 5s. Like, it's just such a strong breakpoint, and because they're meltas, you're already getting within 12 anyway. So that's great. There's also some pretty sick enhancements that they spoiled. There's some sick stratagems that they're coming out with as well. That one is probably the one that I'm most excited for competitively. So the other detachment is regarding all of the Penitent engines, which is the Arco flags, the Sisters Repentia, the Dominator, whatever they're called, the suits, the big baby walker suits. That detachment gets 3 abilities that happen in sequence. You get faster movement, you get better attacks on your charge, and you get to fight on death when you're done. What's interesting about it though, compared to other stuff, is they happen in order. So like you don't get to choose and play them out of order and like what step. They happen turn 1, 2, 3, exactly.
Okay.
So that's how it goes. And what's funny is that the second step of that, where they get better attacks and better strength on the charge, is literally just a mini wah from the orcs. So you get to be a Sisters player that gets to scream wah at a tournament.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You get a wah.
Yeah.
You get fate dice that are relevant and actually better than my army, which is Eldar.
Sure.
What do you not get?
I don't know. A beer.
You get to come back to life.
Yeah, and we get to res, and we get to spend miracle dice to get more life. We get to...
When things die, you generate fate dice, unlike me, where I have to take Guardians.
6. Yep.
And then get 1, and then maybe think about re-rolling 1.
The Emperor protects, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and Eldar are in a good spot, but not in a good spot.
And then the last attachment is you're typically limited in Sisters to only using 1 fate die per model per round, or per phase. And the new detachment, the third one, gives you 2 activations of a miracle dice per unit per phase. So you get to do double the number of dice in an activation. Gotcha. That one, it sounds, in my opinion, sounds interesting on paper, but there's only so many situations that you want to use 2, I feel like. So it's only okay, but the other 2 I'm stoked about. So I'm really excited about Sisters.
Boo-hoo, we only get 1 okay thing.
Yeah,
20 million fucking amazing things.
I know. But anyway, there's also this new cool model they announced, which doesn't have rules for it, but I will say that is the coolest fucking model I have ever seen in my life. The fact that the flames make a fleur-de-lis is so fucking cool.
Yeah. Sorry the picture's low res, guys, but
yeah,
it's hard to find when these new things are coming out. I think it's great. I think it looks cool. I love the babies with the skulls and stuff.
Yeah, they're really cool.
And yeah, I mean, what better use of children than to give you weapons and armor
Yep,
and ammo.
they're manufactured because they don't believe in AI. So here we go.
Hey, man.
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. You know.
Floating babies that give ammo. Such is the grimdark world, guys.
Yep.
So the other army that we're going to talk about today
I don't know about
is the Genestealer Cult. I'm going to say it. I know Chris doesn't know much about it. Neither do I. I play Tyranids and Genestealers. I played them one time. They kind of do a guerrilla tactics style gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have very cool and awesome rules. But here on this channel, we don't really cover stuff that we don't know about. And there's only two things, which is really Space Marines, which we're going to cover,
Yep.
and Genestealer Cult,
Which I just hate.
which you hate like I hate Tau.
Yeah. I have a burning passion for GSC. If you've ever heard me talk online to anybody about it ever, I just cannot stand that army. Ever since 9th edition, the first time I played them, something about them just bugs me and rubs me the wrong way.
He was triggered.
Yeah, I hate that army. I have heard from, I've spoken to a couple friends that are pretty, they play GSC and they know about the rules, and they've said that the rules look fun. Me on the other side of the table, I don't know about me on that equation. I'm not going to be having fun. But, anyone else playing it sounds like it's going to be okay.
So, of course, we're not going to go over Genestealer Cult in this video.
Nope.
Chris is crying, but yeah, we're absolutely going to go over it, guys. So, unquestioning fanaticism, good for characters. You get to reroll advance and charge rolls, and then models gain 3-up feel no pain.
Yeah, the characters do, which is pretty good, so it prevents yourself from getting sniped out with precision.
Seems fucking pretty good.
Also, from what I've spoken to people about this detachment, they're like turning it into a melee army, which, is, I guess, the identity they're trying to go for.
Vengeance for the Martyr. Models make an attack that targets the enemy. Reroll hit rolls of 1. I mean, everybody has reroll hit rolls of 1 now. I think that they needed this. From the time that I played them, Daryl played them in our store, and they were just kind of really swingy. Add 1 to charge rolls, and to phase, add 1 to the attack characteristics of melee weapons. Seems good.
That's fucking brutal. Yeah. So your stuff charges better, it hits harder.
Hits harder, yeah.
Yep. And also, I think that's the name of the new box, the battle box for GSC.
Oh,
that's
really?
Roll, yeah.
Gene Twisted Muscles. Add 1 wound roll. So they needed this.
Yeah,
they needed
that's
this
scary.
because they do not have any big vehicles that can deal a lot of damage. They do have the grenade strats and stuff like that.
They have the
or they
seismic
did,
charges.
rather. Yeah. This is really good.
+1 to wound in any army is
amazing.
So good. It's just anytime you can find a stratagem that does that, it's always powerful.
Stimulated Biosurge. Till the end of phase, each time your unit is declared a charge, if the closest eligible enemy unit is selected.
Oh, yeah.
So add 1 to the charge roll.
Yeah, so this one, depending on how many units you declare as a charge target, you get +1 additional to your charge roll.
For each selected.
Yeah.
Up to 3.
So you can get
good.
+3 to your charge.
Yeah, really, really good. Rapid Takeover.
Yeah, it gives OC and it gives sticky to your jackals, which are the fast movers.
Good.
Yeah.
Looks like bikes are going to be a thing.
Yeah, they were kind of a thing in 9th, and now they're coming back, I guess. It's 3 different styles of playing GSC, which I guess is cool,
I mean, I feel like they had like one very narrow, this is how you play. But again, guys, let us know what you think about the new armies and kind of how you feel about the new models. I think that Sisters obviously is our favorite out of this batch.
We got the good writers.
Yeah, and I hope to God they don't do Genestealer Cult like they did with the Tyranids, because the Tyranids were just
not good.
They got fucked.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm hoping that they go back and maybe make some adjustments because they need it.
All right, guys, until next time, like, comment, subscribe as always, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for watching, guys.